What's up, YouTube? What up, my day ones? What up, my new subs? Kenny Lucas back at it with another YouTube video. All right, so I just came to the feeling, or I really felt it this time, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're going through something, right, and you don't have any explanation, oh, why God, why this, why, you know what I mean? Why did, you know, when you're asking a lot of whys, you really got to bring it back to the fact that this is the universe shaping you for what you're about to become or what you're supposed to become. You know what I'm saying? So if you're always fighting those bad vibes or those feelings, you know what I mean? Life is just one big feeling, right? So if it's like we're always fighting those feelings of this moment not being right, dude, this moment isn't being right, and fucking listen before the universe just wipes it all out real quick, like it did with me. And it's like, you motherfucker said you're gonna do this for way too long. You have all the money in the world to fucking do it, and you're not doing it. You're being a bitch. So we got to show you how much of a bitch you've actually been being. And what happened is that I knew the tree company wasn't gonna work out. I just knew it. I knew it. I knew that one day after another, it was either that somebody was gonna get fucking killed, or I was gonna get sued, or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were pretty much trapping. We're a trapping tree company, man. Like, we're doing it like, you know, I won't say the sleazy way, but kind of, sort of. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to fucking admit that, and I don't really want to admit that on camera, but I'm going to, because it's in the past, and just need to get it off my chest to y'all. So there was always that type of energy going forth with the tree company, where it was like, you know, kind of, we didn't do anything bad to the customers or anything like that, but like I said, I wasn't covering my own ass, and I wasn't necessarily around people who 120% were gonna cover my ass too. You never know when somebody's gonna fucking snitch until you get into the situation that somebody snitches you. And it's just not okay to have those vibes around. And I relate it back to this very moment. You know, if there's bad vibes in this very moment, and it's like, for some reason, I cannot think about the thought I want to think, and I cannot create the vibe that I want to portray, and I cannot feel that energy that I want to do, it's because I'm fucking up in this moment. Whether it's the wrong car I'm driving that I see in my vision, I'm so all in that it's like, I feel bad. I feel like this weird energy is just driving my Toyota Tacoma. So I've been feeling it since I fucking bought it. And I did not listen to that. I did not say, oh, wow, I fucked up, now I gotta sell it again, and maybe I'll lose a couple $100. I wasn't humble enough to do that. And it wasn't like I needed the fucking taco, like, right then and there. I already had 2 cars last year. I bought 3 cars last year, guys. 3 cars. And I have never fucking bought a car like that in my life. Like, well, I bought cars straight up, but it's never 3 in a year. It was always like, save up for fucking 8 months and buy a truck or some shit. You know what I mean? It was like, this shit was like mind-blowing that I could do this with my intellectual knowledge with the tree company. I had no idea. I had no fucking idea, and I didn't believe that I was that valuable in the landscape industry. Because again and again, people have turned me down to be salesmen when I brought it up. Like, I would always, you know, let my boss dictate me, but I'm glad that all happened, because I learned a lot about business. I had to sit back and be humble, and I've learned a lot about business that I feel like I know because I've had to sit back and be humble. I wouldn't even call it being humble, really, because I didn't want to be there, but I had to learn. I had to learn what people were doing, what people were fucking up at, what people, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was able to escalate that business so quickly, because finally I had some confidence, and I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it. You know what I mean? And this all came from one of the sickest times I've ever been in my life, and that was with COVID. So it's like, fuck, dude, you really got to sit back and think and accept what's going on first. And then we can develop a mindset that this is fucking shaping me to be my next evolution. This is shaping me to be who I am in the spiritual realm of things, where I'm gonna affect the world. You know what I mean? Where I'm gonna be the best. And right now, it's all eyes on fucking started there, but See, it's even hard for me to say I'm an online personal trainer full time when I make money doing it, because just like that tree company concept, I never believed that I could. Right now, I believe I can make online personal training money. I believe it. There's no longer I can't believe it, because I have a community I'm talking to. I have the best coach in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, the best coach in the world that won't let any bullshit slide. You know, like, I don't like motherfuckers that let bullshit slide, because I don't let bullshit slide. When I see bullshit, I'm gonna call it out. 9 times out of 10, people want to argue with you when you call you out on your bullshit. I don't really, there's no real number, but like, that's how you can kind of differentiate people. First, like, let them call you out on bullshit. Tell them a fucking lie that they know is a lie or something. You know what I mean? Get it going. See if they're going to call you out on your bullshit. And then, because you never want to be always the one calling people out on their bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The know-it-all. And I fall into that trap all the time, man, because it's like, it's hard for me to hold back when I see somebody fucking up from their best God-given potential. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing the most optimistic version of them. Like, like, sometimes we have more faith in others than they do in themselves. And I'm a testament to that, because before all this, before I went to Wes Watson's program, yada yada, there was a moment that I had in the Bahamas. I was more fucking depressed than ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't working out. I wasn't fucking eating right. I was drinking a lot of beer, smoking a lot of cigarettes, and I wasn't having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the time in life I was like always having a headache for fucking no reason. You know what I mean? I was just thinking, oh, poor me. You know what I mean? I'm so broke. I'm never going to be able to travel the world. I'm never going to be able to do this. I'm always going to, you know what I mean? But I'm happy I had those thoughts, because I was then encouraged to fucking move on from that situation. And that was like the beginning process of it. And I have a story from when I used to work in the Bahamas. I worked in the Bahamas for a couple months down there on a dredge crew. We were building an island and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. Like, it was one of the coolest construction jobs I've ever fucking had. That's for fucking sure. But anyways, one of the guys the captain of the ship I was living on, actually. I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. One time we were just on the porch having a beer together, and he's like, "Yeah, I see you holding back and like observing." He's like, "I get this energy that, like, you know, there's something going on. You don't really want to speak right now," but he's like, the fact that you're really listening to really what's ever going on, he's like, "You're the smartest motherfucker, because you see us fucking up what we're doing, blah, 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 and you see how it can be better." And I'm like, holy fuck. Then he said, because of that, he's seen me being a millionaire when I didn't see myself being a millionaire. He's like, "Dude, one day you're going to be a fucking millionaire, multi-millionaire." I was like, really? You know what I'm saying? Because at the time, I was so down and out. Like, I was down and out. I was drinking. I was fucking smoking. It was like, you never know what a compliment's going to do to somebody. Like, a sincere compliment. Don't make it a bullshit compliment either. And this is another dude like Wes. He really reminds me of Wes. You know what I mean? My buddy Paul, the Captain Paul. And it's like, he really knew what he was doing. And he would never say anything that he didn't believe, and he couldn't back it up. Like, he's just like Wes in that fucking category. So that's what I strive to be like. Tell the people the truth, even when it fucking hurts. If it hurts you to tell the truth, you're just being a bitch. It's really what it comes down to. You should never be able to, never hold back from the truth. You know what I'm saying? The only time we hold back from the truth and when we're trying to fucking get something out of the situation, whether that be fucking pussy, money, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? All these lustful things. That, you know, we all fall victim to sometimes. Sometimes it's like, fuck, dude, like, you tell it's like you tell a lie and get money, or you tell a lie and get pussy, or you fucking don't and you don't get any. It's like, it's a tough situation. So you have to make up your mind about that, set your standards. You know, nobody is Jesus, or nobody is Muhammad, so it's like everybody's gonna tell a lie, I feel. But like, it's like, when you cut off those standards of the lie, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you really lying about? How is it really affecting you? Blah, blah, blah. I really don't want to make this about lies. I really don't. I try not to lie as much as possible. That's not a lie. That's facts. And that is it, boys. I'm feeling good today. Had to make the video to make it known what I realized what's going on finally, and that's the universe, God is shaping me right now. It's like sometimes we gotta go through the most isolated fucking positions to even realize what's happening. It's a constant reminder, man. It's something I want to get tattooed on me, that like something like a chisel or some shit, you know what I mean? Like an artist chiseling me or something, because like it's a constant reminder that no matter what we go through, isn't here to stop us, it's not here to break us, you know what I mean? It's here to mold us, and we gotta stop taking those things so fucking personal. Like, so personal to the point like you can't fucking think. Like, it's not a good place to be. I just went there a couple days ago. It's like you got to get to that purpose-driven place of this is the universe shaping me. So now, you know what I mean? Now that I went through this and that, I have a story to tell. Somebody else is going through it. Now I know how to get them out of that and pull them out. You know what I mean? It's fucking magic. It really is. It's like magical. Everything that's going on in this life is fucking magical. It really is. We always got to constantly remind ourselves that too. It's like, what is this? You know what I mean? This is like quantum physics. You know what I mean? Like, nobody can explain it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a really magical place to live at. That we can literally take somebody, change their thoughts into creating the man or woman who we see them as. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, sometimes it's hard to see us at our own fullest potential. You know what I mean? Sometimes we get in these positions where these people need their wings back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my motherfucking wings back. Like, there's no stopping. There's no more complaining. There's only reaching out, helping, and when you need help, reach out for help too. You know what I mean? You just can't be bigger than to reach out for help. Like, that's the whole thing too. If you're in a position that sucks in life, which probably most of you are, and I'm not trying to downgrade you by saying that, it's just a reality of fucking life and reality of life in America, that if you're listening to these teachings that they're doing in the Matrix, you're listening to fucking societal standards, you're listening to the fucking news, it doesn't even need to be about the news anymore too. That's the scary thing. It's about the people that you surrounded yourself with, who you're talking to. Like, it's been proven time and time again that people can work from online and start their own business online. Yet, when I tell people I'm doing it, for some reason it's so fucking unbelievable, and it's like, you're never gonna be able to do that. Fucking right in my ass. Sorry, my asshole came out on me. It's like, you know what I'm saying? All these people doubt me, and it's like, all right, well, you're not going to be in my life anymore. Like, period. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, I'll see you at fucking Christmas time so I can show you my fucking Rolls Royce or my fucking Bentley. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like ridiculous. It's like, surround yourself with people who are winning. That's the most important thing. And that's where I'm at right now too. It's like, added Mark to the fucking winning team. It's like, I literally just stopped talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be brought down by anybody who doesn't want the best or see the best in me. You know what I'm saying? Surround yourself with people like Paul. Surround yourself with people like myself who are going to bring you up and tell you that anything is fucking possible constantly, because the universe has already shaped you to be so. Like, everybody's worth $50 an hour doing something. Like, everybody is. Like, look at the market, look at you. It's just about finding that fucking niche. You know what I mean? Maybe it's Fiverr. Maybe it's fucking Fiverr. You can write up articles on Fiverr. You can fucking design websites on Fiverr. You can run ClickFunnels on Fiverr. You can be somebody's fucking merch plug. You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of people on Fiverr would rather pay a little bit extra for somebody in America than somebody in India. I haven't heard of too many scams going on Fiverr, but like, you know, when you're outsourcing out of country, and especially in some of these countries that have a lot of corruption, a lot more than the United States. That's why when people say United States is corrupt, yeah, it is, but it's fucking laughable compared to other countries. That's how I know people don't travel, because it's like, fuck, dude, you got to travel more. When I find myself getting in those ways like, oh, America this, man. Dude, you gotta travel more. Like, get out the fucking country. Like, this country is fucking sick. Like, most countries in this world required you to get a fucking COVID vaccine. You know what I mean? That's fucked. So we do have a lot of freedom here. Just don't get tied up into that matrix that they're trying to tell you that you gotta work a 9 to 5 and you gotta do this and you gotta do that, or else you won't be happy. You gotta take this fucking antidepressant now that you want to work your 9 to 5. Antidepressants are like a super new thing in the humankind. They've only been around like not even 100 years. In the fucking whole history of humanity, antidepressants and all these pills have only been around for less than 100 years. And it's people's fucking religion now. People will fucking take that shit like crazy. Like, before praying, before saying like, oh, let me work out first and then see if I'm happier. Like, come on, guys, don't fall for that. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. You know, we got to get going here, though. I didn't mean to go on a fucking tangent, but it's been a while, boys. I will talk to you guys later. My mom is coming over to visit today. Look forward to seeing you. And yeah, love you guys. Peace.